Thunder wasn't a very good movie. It tried to be funny to the detriment of its own story. It couldn't take itself seriously and was just too goofy of a plot. But wait, that sounds a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, they were in Thor Love and Thunder. Why do those movies work but not these? But after watching Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, something I wasn't excited for that very reason, it made me realize why Guardians works and Thor doesn't. Hello everyone, Fictional Fanatics here to talk about why Guardians of the Galaxy works and Thor Love and Thunder doesn't. Spoiler alert. Now, Thor Love and Thunder is a movie which doesn't really fit in a genre. The movie's about Thor needing to fight an external battle of saving the gods from Gore, and the internal battle is about being able to fall in love with someone after all that he has lost. It is a really interesting concept, and it could have been the best Thor movie if it took itself seriously. The problem is, it doesn't. I can't get invested in a story when someone like Gore, who in one scene is acting like the coolest villain ever, and then in another scene, who's made this whole journey to get revenge for his daughter, starts torturing children. But how is this different from Guardians of the Galaxy? Well, Guardians is all about family. Ask Groot. The first one is about the outcasts coming together. The second one is about just because you're blood related, someone doesn't make you family, where Yondu's more of a father to Peter than Ego. And in the holiday special, it's about Mantis trying to do something nice for her brother. And based on the trailers, Guardians 3 is about coming to terms with your past. And in the Guardians movie, humor is just how the characters are. It's not forced in just to make it funny, but it's part of the character. Each character is an outcast, and this is just part of who they are. Rocket is angry and sarcastic due to his past. Gamora hardly has any emotions due to her past. Drax is super literal due to his species. Mantis is socially awkward during her whole time being stranded on a planet with Ego. And Peter, for various reasons. Each one was shaped by their past and they were abandoned. The special thing about the story is that each of these social outcasts, the weirdest and most abandoned people, can come together and form a family. The humor in these stories is merely a way to express this, and it is possibly maybe a bit exaggerated, sure, but it's how they tell the story. In Thor Love and Thunder, it's confusing which type of story it wants to tell. It can't make up its mind if it wants to be about a man trying to take down the system of mostly corrupt and uncaring leaders, or someone trying to fight cancer. Each one could have worked, but when you put the two stories together, it doesn't really mix well. One is almost like a myth-like story, and the other is like a down-to-earth, regular person dealing with regular powers in this crazy world. Now, they both have the through line of being normal people turned into something bigger, but each story would feel more important if they were separate. If they want to do the Thor movie to just be a comedy, that would be great. After all, that has happened to Thor at the end of Ragnarok, in Infinity War, and in Endgame. I would have loved to have a breather film where we could just focus on Thor, and not some supernatural threat that Thor needs to stop. I think if it wanted to be a comedy, the best thing it could do was be like Party Thor from What If. A very low-stakes episode where the high stakes are that Thor's mother might find out he's having a party. It's silly and isn't dealing with the end of the world, but it's a simple, relatable topic. They could have easily done this with the plot of Thor Love and Thunder, learning to love, again, being the sole focus. If they went in this direction, it could be very compelling, giving us more characterization of Thor and Jane than ever before. Or if they didn't want to do it like that, they could make a special presentation. It would be really similar to the holiday special, where it's a story which is not galaxy shattering, but where the conflict is purely internal. Well, now I know why Thor Love and Thunder doesn't work. It degrades its own story by making fun of it, mashes opposite plots together, and not letting us really connect with these characters. On the other hand, the Guardians movies work because they're hyper-focused on their stories, with amazing characters not being the center, but the humor being an effect of the character's personality, not something shoved in. Hopefully, if we ever do get a Thor 5, although I'm not sure with what's happening with Chris Hemsworth, that they learn from these mistakes and avoid making any more bad Thor movies. We've had too many. And for Guardians 3, well, after looking at the trailer, I think it's probably going to be the best one for all the points that I mentioned. Well, that's all I have to say. With the Guardians Holiday Special, I couldn't think of anything to do for a standalone video, and I've been really wanting to get something out for Thor Love and Thunder. If you want to see an in-depth dive into that movie in the future, let me know because it's really fun and I have a lot of great ideas. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching. What do you think of the video? Do you agree? Disagree? Did you like Thor Love and Thunder? If so, tell me why down below. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, bye.